What's good, family? What's good? Y'all hop on in here. Hop on in here. I know it's early for some of y'all. It's early for some of y'all, and I told you this was gonna be around the time that I was gonna try to go live on the weekend. So, because I know a lot of us will probably have things to do, so we gonna make this quick. But I gotta talk about it, man. I gotta talk about it. I'm gonna try not to stay around. I'm gonna try not to stay on here too long, but we gotta talk about it, man. Turns out everything that we talked about on the last live could possibly, allegedly, be a psyop. So we're gonna get into it today, man. I'm gonna wait till everybody get in here, and as y'all come in, make sure y'all hit the like button too. As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit the like button for sure, for sure, for sure. But we're gonna talk about it today. We definitely got to talk about it, sure, for sure. Y'all come on in. I see we got 3 viewers already, so that means that y'all able to watch. We're gonna rap about it today. Definitely gonna rap about it today. Rap about it too. So I don't know if y'all know the guy. And let me just start off. I don't know if you guys know about Ian Carroll. Ian Carroll broke this down so good, man. He broke it down in a way where I was trying to say. What's up, JR, man? Welcome to the live, man. Happy New Year to you. Even though we know this ain't the real New Year, but Happy New Year, man. I hope you and the fam are doing good too, man. And I hope y'all can hear me good. But yeah, Ian Carroll, man, he broke this thing down beautifully, man. I'm talking about um everything, man, from the explosion all the way down to this fake, what allegedly fake letter we got from China about these drones. So yeah, we gonna get into it today. We definitely gonna get into it, man. And of course, I want to talk about other little small things, but I try to keep it on. Try to keep it on that, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button so everybody else can get these notifications too, man. But we're gonna rap today. We are gonna rap today, man. Trying to let everybody come on in. No, I mean I'm starting to enjoy these lives too, man. Especially when y'all come in and y'all are interacting with me and engaging. That makes it all the more worthwhile. Yeah, I'm starting to like this live stuff, bro. Like for real. I'm probably gonna start doing a lot more of them. Stop. I'm not gonna stop doing my regular videos. It's just not gonna be as many because that stuff is time consuming, man. All the editing and stuff, that stuff is time consuming. And this right here is straight to the point. And it ain't like it's lacking production. I mean, because the camera still looks good. I mean, we had some hiccups in the beginning, but now we got it smooth. We got it real smooth. But we're gonna get into it today, folks. What ifers. Because that's what it's all about. It's all about what if. Everything that I said last live, man, Ian Carroll broke it down, man. Hey Angela, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Man, we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna wait till I get like 20 people in, and once I get like 20 people in, we're gonna start this thing. I'm gonna always start it once we get 20 people in. So make sure y'all hit that like button too, man. And as y'all come in, and I know some of y'all may come in and leave back out, but as you come in, just hit that like button. Whoop. It's free. It's free to hit that like button. You know, the likes don't pay me, just so y'all know, but it does put the video in the algorithm so people can, you know, get the notifications and stuff like that. So Yeah, man, we finna talk about it. We got a couple of videos we're gonna go over. Let me say this. If y'all hear my smoke detector, I think that it has reached its lifespan because I've changed the battery 1,000 times and it still beeps. So I'm having a guy come, I think Tuesday, and he's gonna replace all of them because ain't nothing I can do about that. What's up, Ken? What's up, Ken, man? What's good, man? I hope everything's all right on your end, bro. But welcome to the live. We got a few things to talk about, man. I'm trying to get this panel thing set up, man. It's actually harder than what I thought it was, but I'm gonna get it together. And once I get it together, you guys will be able to join. You guys will be able to join this live, and we'll be able to talk to each other. So yeah. But man, we got a couple of things. I'm gonna run over a couple of videos, and we're gonna talk about it because the way Ian broke it down, bro, crazy. And if y'all on Twitter, make sure y'all go follow me on Twitter at YBO2Dope. That's it. YBO2Dope. That the letter Y and then BO the number 2DOPE. Make sure y'all go and follow me over there, man. Who was that? Crip Face. What up, family? What up, man? Hey, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, man. I'm actually gonna be on my way out the door, but I had to come and get y'all this live before I go. So, if I step out the house, I gotta put on some clothes. Cause normally when I'm live with y'all catch me in my house fit. Not even gonna lie. Y'all catch me in my house fit. So I have to, gotta switch that up a little bit. And make sure y'all hit that like button too. I know that y'all probably get tired of me saying it, but we got 20 people, so we go ahead and wrap it up. Go ahead and start it. But make sure y'all hit that like button. But man, let's switch it over. I'm gonna switch it over. So Ian Carroll, if you don't know this guy, he's a content creator, but he's always talking about the conspiracies, you know what I'm saying? He's a what ifer like us, but this man goes deep, man, and we're gonna get to these videos. We're gonna get to these videos. So y'all just, you know what I'm saying, stay locked in. Let me get these videos situated and straightened out. Y'all gonna trip off this, man. Peep this out. Peep this out. So apparently, there's a letter, there was an email that has been sent to the US from, I think, China. I'm not really sure about it, but about those Dior bags. Let me watch what I call them. But Ian Carroll had a whole nother outlook on it, a whole nother perspective. So we're gonna get into this perspective real quick. Real quick, like, and it's crazy, man. So
has turned into the craziest.
Let's check it out, though.
So the Tesla Cybertruck car bombing in Las Vegas has turned into the craziest, like, reverse psyop story ever. And it's still developing, but I'm going to run through all of the evidence in all directions that I have found so far, so hopefully it's easy to kind of pick up where we're at right now and see what comes next. First thing, super iconic, not an accident. But the question is, not an accident, why? And who's actually behind it? Because the media is pinning everything on Matthew Allen Livelsberger because they found his passport and his ID and a bunch of stuff of his in the car.
Peep this, y'all. Peep this.
Though the car blew up, passports always survive. And he's an active duty Green Beret.
For some reason, the identification in the passports always survive. For some reason.
That's been stationed mostly out of Germany and Colorado. And the Green Beret community is digging into this deep and getting sources, and there's so much that's not adding up. And then yesterday, I think it was, the plot super duper thickened when the Sean Ryan show had this whole expose on this whistleblower scenario, where he had Sam Shoemate on, who had apparently gotten an email from this Green Beret dude the day before the bomb.
Oh, it's from the
and the
Green
email
Beret dude,
is
my bad.
crazy spicy, but it's a little suspicious. If you haven't seen the Sean Ryan Show podcast,
before they get into that, you should
watch at least the first 30.
Before you get into that, though, I gotta say this: ain't it strange, like how Sean Ryan's podcast can get all this information, right, and he not be in trouble. Now, recently, he just posted on Twitter saying that him and his family was getting out of the country because of some threats or something, right? And I this is me allegedly. I think it's all a ploy to get us believing this stuff, because I believe that once you become a big YouTuber, man, they come to you to help fulfill their agenda, man. And we call it selling out, right? So I mean, it's whether you black or you white, you can sell out. It doesn't matter. So this is me. This is what I believe. But I'm gonna continue and let the video play.
Minutes, put it on 2x speed. You should not believe everything that is said at face value. Remember, both these guys are military intelligence assets, former and current. This is the alleged email that Mr. Shoemate received, but notice that there are spell check red squigglies in here, and there's a cursor, and we've learned this before. This is not how an email appears when it is received in your inbox. This is how an email appears when you're typing it. Right. But this is what the Sean Ryan Show put out as the email that was received, allegedly. And it alleges that the drones over the East Coast are Chinese tech and that they could bomb the White House at any minute. And it's like this whole, basically it alleges that World War III is about to happen between the US and China, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. And he's like trying to be a whistleblower to like stop it. But if this email is real, it's like the perfect food for the military industrial complex and for World War III warmongering. Yep. But it gets weirder. So the Las Vegas officials and the FBI, who are totally trustworthy, have been assessing the scene. Hey, Gigi, don't do that. Stay over there. That's where they found the passport. They also found an incinerated Desert Eagle, which apparently he used to shoot himself in the head before the explosion. It was dropped on the floor right in...
Oh, y'all gonna trip out, right? They said apparently he shot himself in the head before the explosion. I got a video for you.
Between his feet in the driver's seat. And if you know anything about how powerful these guns are, and you imagine shooting yourself in the head with it and then it dropping straight down instead of like just flying into the like...
That's a powerful gun.
Not to mention that no one has reported any report from a gunshot in the car at the scene at the time, and that is like the most powerful handgun you can buy.
I'm just saying.
A whole
I'm not a fan of Desert Eagles because of the recoil. It's crazy recoil, right? But they're beautiful guns. So he's not lying.
Conspiracy on this thread is Teslas can drive themselves, and I don't know if anyone's ever tested the self-driving, because it'll watch you, and if you don't look upwards, it'll tell you to look, or it'll stop the self-driving, so you can't just look down at your phone or close your eyes and go to sleep. Yeah. But has anyone ever tried it with a dead body that has its eyes open? Because that is probably possible. It's unclear.
I don't know about that one.
The remains of the person found in the front seat, though charred, burnt beyond recognition, the DNA did not match the DNA of this guy's recent child. Apparently his wife just broke up with him, and they were trying to paint that as like he's angry. It's like Green Berets get divorces all the time.
Yep.
Like maybe the kid wasn't his kid. I think it's more likely that the body wasn't his body, because again, in the email that was allegedly sent by him, theoretically, it's very clear that he's not planning to kill himself. He's planning to escape to Mexico and to do this whole thing in order to bring attention to this and to whistleblow and to be taken seriously and to get this out to as much news and publicity as possible and then escape to Mexico. He says it 2 different times in this email. The trunk was loaded up with all these crazy fireworks, and there was some gas cans in the cab that caused the explosion to sort of... It's a little unclear, but it seems like the explosion was intended to not cause a bunch of death, but just to cause a scene. Like he chose a Cybertruck, which is bulletproof, like the worst car to build a car bomb in, and then he filled it with fireworks instead of like he's a Green Beret. He could have built a real high like power IED that could have blown the building up, theoretically. And then he says in the letter that he's trying to keep a low profile because he's being followed and they attempted to abduct him, but also that he's trying to keep a high profile because they know he has this IED, this car bomb rigged up. And so he got a Cybertruck, which is like, why would you get a Cybertruck? The police have had no trouble tracking the Cybertruck both in Las Vegas on CCTV footage and on its supercharger route across the country. The police said that they have tracked the purchase of the firearm, specifically the Desert Eagle, back in Colorado. There's a 3-day wait on purchasing a firearm in Colorado, so he had to have initiated the purchase 3 days before leaving Colorado to come to Las Vegas for this event. But then in the email, he gives like as confirmation that he is who he says he is. First off, I'm not under duress or hostile influence or control. My first car was a 2006 black Ford Mustang V6 for verification. Well, people verified. People pulled his vehicle records, and actually he has never owned a 1996, was it? Ford Mustang, or 2006 Ford
bro.
Mustang, but his first car was a Ford Mustang, just totally different year. So it's not really like, could be that because it's 30 years ago, it's his own car 20 years ago, and he just forgot the year. It could be like, why would you put the wrong verification in? Like, you'd think if it was someone else faking the letter, they would get the right verification.
Bro, you know what kind of car you got.
You think if it was him, like, maybe he misremembered it. Maybe it's an intentional misverification. People are like, oh, maybe it was in his parents' name, because everyone's first cars are in their parents' name. Well, people pulled his parents' car records too. Check out Landry 22 if you want to see those on X. But then the Las Vegas police, the officials, released like manifestos that they found on his phone, which was like charred to oblivion. But they found these manifestos that, like, this one is basically like, yo, all military personnel, go and take the Capitol right now. It's like
facts,
really
kid.
Unhinged and retarded. And the other one, like,
facts.
it's just like screenshot and read if you want. Like, the other one is just so.
This is what happened when the storyline doesn't add up. I told you, you have to wait. You have to wait to get all of the facts. A fake story is going to always have holes in it. Always. And as you can see, holes.
So weird. Then they released like video from his Tesla Cybertruck at the supercharge station that they said was in Las Vegas, but the internet has sleuthed around and pretty much confirmed that actually that was not in Las Vegas. It was in Arizona, because there's a Carl's Jr. Next to the supercharge station. They were looking for photos where there's a supercharge station and a Carl's Jr. and it's in Kingman, Arizona, which is that stop right there before getting to Las Vegas. Plus the Green Beret chatter on YouTube and X, and everyone in the Green Beret and like Special Forces communities that are commenting on this, saying, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. He did not have the expertise to understand this kind of stuff about drones. He did not have the clearance. He wasn't even like stationed in the places where they said he was stationed. It's all very sus. Not to mention that he was like a TV star with Tim Kennedy like 10 years ago on some like Special Forces like game show, TV show. Whole other funny rabbit hole. But a bunch of guys know this guy. Like, a bunch of people on the internet right now have done operations and missions with him, or trained with him, or been stationed with him. So there's a lot floating around. And I don't have any answers. I don't know what's going on. But one thing that we can all agree on is that if the evidence starts pointing towards a war with China, or a war with Iran, or a war with Russia, it's probably the deep state setting you up for that war. And if I had to guess right now, here's what I would guess was going on.
And let me say something about the deep state. Y'all know they just elected Mike Johnson as the House Speaker, right? They don't like that. They don't like that. That means on January the 6th, all of the votes that Trump received are going to get counted, because he sponsored Mike Johnson. They were trying to delay this so it wouldn't happen. So you think that these conspiracy or these psyops are finna stop? No, they about to get worse. They about to get worse.
The military-industrial complex is learning as we go, and they are wise to the way this world works. And seeing how X has debunked all their other bullshit this last year, I'd bet right now, it looks like they decided, what if we need to start our psyops using the decentralized media space as our patsy, as our pipeline of information to deliver the information, so that the internet thinks it's real. So the internet thinks it's coming from inside the house, right? And so they concoct a situation in which a known and trusted and verified internet sleuth, this dude on Instagram, who is like a military whistleblower, like hub, he's like the dude for military whistleblowers to go to. It makes sense that this guy would go to him. And so they concoct this email that goes out to him. They concoct the scenario whereby it looks like either they got this guy and he's on the payroll, like this Green Beret guy is like in the op, or they captured him and are using him as a patsy, as the fall guy for the op. And it looks like they're feeding the information out into sort of vetted social media decentralized channels, so that we are the ones producing the psyop ourselves. And it's just the source information that is.
Yep. And I said that too. They use social media content creators to draw up these conclusions, and they take these ideas and they run with it and they put it in the mainstream news, and then boom, there you go. So much information, you get bombarded with it, you don't know what to believe, and that's why you have the first thing you have to go with is psyop. You have to. It's a psychological operation. It's messing with you. It's messing with you. Everything. We do not need to believe this stuff, man. You got to do your research first. Sit back. You got some good people out there that's going to do research. You just have to know who to follow. And you have to know who's being biased and who's being unbiased. You can tell by the way they put their content out. Like me, I don't do this for views. I'm trying to relay a message. You feel what I'm saying? And I got to do it carefully because I already got a strike on my channel for allegedly giving misinformation, right? I haven't gave any misinformation. And that's the thing. And I'm not trying to lose this channel because we building something here.
Actually manipulated. That is what it looks like right now. And keep your eyes peeled, stay frosty, don't believe a single fucking thing you see.
I swear.
And if any of it points to war with Iran or China or Russia, even if it seems credible, it's fucking not. Doesn't matter. We're not going to war. Fuck that shit.
I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. No war. It ain't there. But they keep fear-mongering you. We could start a war amongst ourselves. And that's where the problem come in at. So look, I got a video though I want y'all to peep though, right? Remember Ian saying, y'all go follow that man. He got some good videos and he's one of the most unbiased content creators out there. But yeah, Ian Carroll, y'all go follow him. Now remember he said, well, you know, about how Tesla, pause this, how Tesla can drive itself, but if the person closes eyes or go to sleep, it tells you, hey, wake up, you know, open your eyes, keep your eyes on the road, right? And or it'll stop. It won't go that far if you're not looking, right? And he said, well, what have they ever tried that with a dead body with its eyes open? But that right there can't be true because either this video that I'm about to show y'all is fake or Ian was wrong. That's the only two things. But so as y'all can see, right, this video right here, this was right before the explosion. And it's crazy how they got all these angles afterwards. Why didn't they show this angle in the beginning, right? So you see the man right here in the vehicle that was in front of the Trump Hotel, right? So peep this. He's gonna turn his head. You see how he's turning his head? Yeah, that ain't a dead person. That's not a dead person. That's either what is it? A synthetic person? Because y'all know they got that now, right? We want to talk about clones, but I don't think clones were actually made to be put in front of us on TV. I think they were made, and this is all alleged, this is all for entertainment purposes. I think they were made for psyops. Because we clearly can't see that. We can make out a body, we can make out a head, but we can't look at the details of the skin and tell whether it's synthetic or not. We can't do that, right? And these are just my thoughts. And this is why I tell y'all I don't believe. It ain't that I don't believe that our G word is up to some stuff. It's just that the stuff that they give us, I don't believe. Okay? And the way that they give it to us, you know, to say that they're out here cloning rappers and celebrities and stuff, I don't believe it. I think they make synthetics for stuff like this. And I told you, right? You got the Green Berets right now investigating this because they're like, this man wouldn't do nothing like this. They served with him. They're like, this man wouldn't do nothing like this. I told you, wouldn't it be crazy to wake up and see yourself all over the news, knowing you ain't did nothing, but then all of a sudden you get kidnapped and you're silenced. Now your family can't find you. Now the idea that you might be unalived or that was you in that situation is possibly believable now. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm saying, bro, like, this is why I don't believe anything. I know it's all to throw us off from this inauguration, man. They have been trying hard, and not to mention, now we got the norovirus, right? And I ain't gonna speak too much about that. I'm not gonna speak too much about that because that I gave out some information, right? There's a video on Facebook. I wish I had it here on X, but I can't find it anywhere. There was this lady that went to the doctor or went to the specialist, and she was like, I'm having all of these complications, and I've never had these complications no more. But she took the V word. She took it, and the lady said that she listed everything that this would cause, and it's causing, and the lady was experiencing everything on the list, right? Everything on the list. But the main thing that stuck out was the main thing that I said was in this that got me misinformation strike on my channel. Recombinant DNA. And recombinant DNA messes with your DNA once it enters your body. I ain't say what had it, but this is all for entertainment purposes, allegedly. All of it, right? But anyways, look. I don't claim to be right about anything, bro, but I read a lot. Bro. Where is my book? Where the freak is my book? Because I have a book. Let me show y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah. This book here. This book here. Let me see. I have to go through it to find the page, but I ain't gonna waste time doing that. I'll find it, and when I find it, I'll show it to y'all. But this book here, I don't know if you guys can see it. Get this book. Do y'all read that, or is it backwards? Because I'm feeling like it's backwards. But the book is called the American Medical Association Home Medical Encyclopedia. This is an old book, right? And this book tells you exactly what C19 is. And you know what it says? It's a common cold. It's a freaking common cold. And we were made to believe that it was more than it was. We were believed or made to believe that it was more. So what I'm saying is, y'all, we have been through enough as a people in this country to know when we being lied to. In the last 4 years, 4 to 5 years, we have been through enough to know. I'm just saying, bro. It's a common. This book will tell you that the book is called the American Medical Association of Home Medical Encyclopedia. Breaks down cells, teaches you everything you need to know to possibly heal yourself from whatever you need to heal it from. And that's why I'm studying biochemistry, because I really want to know. I'm learning how the body works down to the cell. Down to the cell. That's what because nobody's finna get me. I'm sorry. Nobody's finna get me and my family because of lack of knowledge. No, I'm sorry. But let's continue on with these videos. Nah, you can't trust it, Reg. You can't, man. You know, like, and this is why I favor Trump, not because he's Trump, but because he's straightforward. He may say some shit that may offend a lot of people, but I'm like, hey, that's honesty, man. That's honesty, bro. And I go for honesty because we've been lied to for so long, bro. It's like I'll go for honesty before I go for anything else, bro. I can't. I can't. I just can't. I am the head of a family, bro. I have a wife and kids. It's up to me to lead them down the right path. If I don't, then I fail. I can't fail. My father didn't fail me, so I can't fail them. And we're living in a different time. So the things that my father had to worry about then when raising me, I got a whole nother level of stuff to worry about. You feel what I'm saying? So it's God my witness. I'm gonna make sure everybody in this house is some. If they're not 100% educated on it, they're somewhat. Because I'm not 100% educated. You feel what I'm saying? And them facts, Rich. He'll tell on them and himself, right? So, and I was looking at this. This was supposed to be the guy. This right here was supposed to be the guy that did it. I mean, I'm just saying, like, how do you go from this? Now I've seen people snap. Now, don't get me wrong, but how can you go from this to just want to kill people? I just don't get it. I don't get it. And now, there was a young lady that was on the last live, and she said Universal Soldier or MK Ultra. That's possible. Hey, Ken. I mean, that's all at this point in this world. That's all we got, man. And that's why if when I say certain things on my videos, I'm not saying it to be rude. I'm just being honest. And that's how you know you can trust me. You can trust me with anything. Anything. If you trust me enough to tell me one of your deepest, darkest secrets, nobody ever will ever know. It'll just be between me and you. I'm that type of person because I'm honest. Like I could trust a person that's honest because they're showing me the real them, right? So it won't be no surprises. You feel me? So yeah, what's up, Joseph? Welcome, man. Welcome. Yeah, you finally caught one, man. I'm glad you did. But so look, this is where, and let's y'all know that Mike Johnson is the House Speaker now. So all of this ties in. All of this ties into uh all of these Black Swan events and stuff happening, right? And they don't like that, bro. They don't like
present
that.
for
Let me
election
go into
to the
this
office
video,
of the Speaker of the House of Representatives for the 100 and I am direct.
Y'all know how many recesses they took before they actually became to this decision? Mike was already winning, right? And I'm not a fan of Mike Johnson. I'm not a fan of him. But your boy Trump, he endorsed him, and he had to have good reason, right? He had to have good reason. And I'm not a fan of Trump's entire cabinet either. But it is what it is. But I'm sure that with the mistakes that he made last time he was a president, he's not gonna do that anymore. This is like a second chance to redeem himself. He chose some terrible people last time. He really, really, people were appointed to him. People were appointed to him. This time he came in with more strength as far as making the decision on who he wanted to be there. Do I agree with Elon being in there? But that's neither here nor there. But truthfully, I don't. But hey, who am I? Who am I? I'm just glad that my vote actually worked. You feel what I'm saying? So peep this though. Like, this is where they elected. Well, this is where they nominated, because they was really trying to get him up out of there.
By the vote, I am directed by the vote of that conference to present for election to the office of the Speaker of the House of Representatives for the 119th Congress. the
Facts,
name
King.
of the Honorable Mike Johnson, a representative from the state of Louisiana.
Hey, hey, look. Hey, look, them Republicans going hard, man. You know, they controlling the House and everything now. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but the Dems, they fighting though. They fighting hard. They fighting hard, man. People what Mike said though. This is what he said though. This is what I was building up to this. People what he said though, right? Check this out.
Pursuant to the 20th Amendment of the Constitution, the chair declares the second session of the 118th Congress adjourned sine die.
Now y'all know what that means, right? That means that this was half of a clip from where he said something about the deep state and getting rid of them. They already got plans of getting them up out of there. And when he said that, literally, only the Republicans stood up and clapped. Literally. Because they know who they are. They know who they are. Now let's go back to this what happened in New Orleans, right? So this is supposed to be the actual flag that the man was flying. It's a lot wrong there. It's a lot wrong. And what I don't understand is why is it it looks like they in the alley right now, right? So if he was flying a flag, and when they took the picture of when they took a picture of the truck after it had actually crashed and everything, the flag was wrapped up. At what point did they take it off the truck and do this? I mean, it all looks set up, man. It all looks set up, and it doesn't even look like the same place. It doesn't even look like the same place where the truck actually stopped. Man, it's people get paid good money to be crisis actors. I actually did some research on how to become one, and there's actually a website. I won't speak on this app on what that website is, but you go look it up for yourself. There's actually a website where you can actually sign up and become a crisis actor. Now, I didn't sign up because I don't know. So I don't know like what the stipulations are. Like are they going to make you sign an NDA or anything like that? I don't want to be a part of that. But I just had to know for myself. I just had to know. So this was some more briefing from the hotel
remind you that
situation.
the subject inside wasn't able to be removed for a very long period of time because he was burnt beyond recognition. And so as we continue to
burnt beyond, wait a minute.
I'm going to talk a little bit about
burnt beyond recognition, but somehow, and I can see the gun surviving, but somehow this thin piece of plastic survived. The IDs always survive in these type of explosions. But, you know, I've known people who have died in house fires. You literally could not recover IDs. It's highly unlikely that you uncover identification. Unless the military got some type of identification that's like you know, burn proof or something. But I don't think so. I don't think so.
His identity and what we believe, but I would like to highlight a couple of things that the teams found inside of the Cybertruck that are useful to the investigation. And that first and foremost is a military identification. We also found a passport. We found a Desert Eagle 50 caliber semi-automatic pistol. And if you'll notice on a lot of these guns that we're going to talk about here, they're almost just burnt beyond recognition as well. There's an SLR model B30 semi-automatic firearm, number of fireworks that were still in the vehicle that had to be removed. Notably, we found an iPhone and a smartwatch, and then several credit cards were also in the name of our subject.
And what I don't, another thing I don't understand, if I was going to commit some type of terrorist attack, right? Why would I take identification with me, right? As a terrorist, right? I'm a smart terrorist. So why in the hell would I want them to find out who the hell I am? Just don't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And this right here is ridiculous. Like, I don't even know how we even let that slip in. Now, yeah, Angela, the facts, everything is staged. Like, you can't, like this one. This was one of the biggest. This was the biggest psyop we ever had in this country, right here. Right here. And I'm just saying, if you wanted to remodel the place, why didn't y'all just say that? But because they knew that, and that's some evil stuff. But it's because they knew that it was going to be push and pull. The people were not going to go for that. And you see how they said that they found the identification in this rubbish too. And bro, literally when this happened, I don't even think they found any kind of identification. It took months for them to really just identify everybody that died in this situation. But I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, because it's all a psyop to me. I go outside every day and live life like nothing has ever happened. But one thing I don't do is don't believe that these psyops can't happen in my city. That's one thing I won't. So I'm always looking out for that, because you can definitely get hurt in a psyop. Because if thousands of people perished during 9/11, they don't care about you or me. That just goes to show you, if they were willing to sacrifice that many people, bro, they don't care. They do not care at all, you know. But I mean, you know, I don't have much else to say, man. When I get more information on this, y'all know I'm gonna bring it to y'all. But it's actually crazy, man. It's actually crazy. So, do y'all think that all of this is tied into them trying to slow down the transfer of power? Because I mean, you know, they say when people lose power, they do crazy stuff, right? That's exactly what this looks like. Kendra, what's good? What's good? She's checking in from VA. Shout out to VA. Yeah, the world is a stage. It is. And a lot of us say that, but then you got some of us that go along with it. I was at work one day and guys was talking about everything that was going on. Y'all know, man, them aliens coming. I'm like, y'all really believe it? Hey, you ain't seen it. You ain't seen it. I'm like, bro, this is why they do it, because they know they have gullible people like y'all out here. And for real, yeah. Casual facts. You can lose your life out here. And that's why I say I'll never walk around like it can't happen in my city. But I'm gonna live life. I ain't worried about no aliens. I ain't worried. The only thing I be worried about is my own damn G word. That's it. I'm more scared of them than I'm scared of China, Russia, because come on, man. We've seen the damage our country has caused to other countries over the years. We've seen it. I've yet to see other countries cause that same destruction to us. And we want to say, oh, it's because we're the most badass country in the world. Man, wait a minute. These countries got weapons of mass destruction. They got super technical weapons too. So it ain't like they can't send it. Because at the end of the day, it's all about sacrifice. But see, it's one thing those people know, is that we being fooled. When you on the outside looking in, you can see things. People that's on the outside looking in on us can see things that we can't see. So we have to hear this. We have to see this from a different perspective. Sometimes we have to be on the outskirts and look in at what's going on in our backyard. You feel what I'm saying? I got a lot of people on this channel that are from like the Netherlands, the UK, this, that, and the thirds, and they say things that I be like, huh? We ain't heard about this. And I'll go look it up. And when I go look it up, it's like, why aren't they showing us this stuff? You feel what I'm saying? No, Reggie, we not the only superpower. Facts. Why aren't they showing us this stuff here? It's because they want to keep us docile. As long as we're docile, we could never be on the heads up. So now that we have all these different social media platforms like TikTok, and TikTok exposed so much. Now Twitter, well, X, formerly known as Twitter. I gotta put some respect on the name. But anyway, X, now they showing a lot of stuff, and I'm about to like move. You see, now I'm moving, showing y'all these videos from TikTok, because they finna get rid of that, to X. Because Elon, that's one thing. Elon is not gonna stop you from showing the truth. That's what he want people to do. And said people across in Cali hear different news than us on the East. Nah, them facts. It's even in our own country. It's things they know about that's going on in my city. Well, I'm up on things that's going on in my city, but they know about things that's going on in my city that the average person in my city doesn't even know. For real. So I'm just saying, bro, like, I mean, think about that. Think about that, bro. We so clueless. As a people, we are so clueless. And we just sit here and be docile about it. You know, and we go along with what people tell us. Like we most of us, we depend on YouTubers to tell us the truth. I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I consider myself a content creator, because a YouTuber is going to do anything to get that money. I do this stuff because I enjoy it. I really do. And I'm starting to enjoy this live stuff. But I mean, look, man, I don't have more to say on it, bro. It is what it is. Y'all see how old boy Ian broke it down, man. Ian Carroll. Y'all go follow that man if you on X, man. And if you on X, follow me too, because I'm always on X. But Reginald, you know what? I don't. But I think we all know that Elon is a nerd. And when nerds get a little bit of power, like him being in control of X and you know, Cybertrucks and stuff, that's not really power. I mean, it's power within itself. But when you are part of something grander like a country, it can make you act out a little bit. And that's why Trump had to check him. Trump checked him and told him, look, man, chill out. I get it. You're excited, but I don't need people running around here thinking that you the man of the show. You the star of the show, and you're not. And as you can see, he ain't really been saying much besides his same old rhetoric that he been spewing on his X account. But I don't think he's running things. I think he's calling Trump uncontrollably like a pest. Hey, yeah, I think we should do this. You think we do? I think he's doing that. So, Angela said, do I ever listen to Sam the Illusionist? I've seen some of his stuff. I don't really listen to it, but you think I should check him out? Like, what reason should I check him out? But yeah, y'all, I'm probably gonna end this live because I gotta get my day started. Yeah, I'll probably be back later. Because y'all know news breaks all day, every day. And also look into that book, the American Medical Association Home Medical Encyclopedia. Look into that. It's going to put you up on all these viruses. And let me tell you, C19 ain't new. C19 is not new at all. Do y'all remember the Lysol cans? The Lysol is old, but Lysol has always told you on the back what type of viruses it combats. And it's been saying the C word, the C19. It's been saying that. Who that? Kendra said, Elon stressed that man said death will come as a relief to him he knows some major information and it's taking a toll. I can believe that. Reggie said he could have put what he said, he could have put one of his own chips in his brain. That would have made him the smartest and richest man in the world. Hey, he ain't gonna do that, right? I always wonder, like, if you create something, why would you be the first test trial, right? If you believe in it, right? Make us believe in it by sacrificing yourself and getting it done to you, right? Why not? Ain't nobody finna try that Neuralink shit. Ain't nobody finna do that. Hell no. You didn't try it. I'm just saying. Your ass didn't try it. So I ain't finna get on that now, man. He said his channel the Galactic Federation, and they were saying that Elon has chosen to follow a dark path and trying to get Trump to go along with him. Angela, now you know what I done said about the Galactic Federation. Come on now. I don't trust. Look, Joseph, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. But do I think that Trump is dumb enough to allow this man to put the country on the wrong path? No. His whole point is make America great again, bro. He's not finna let that man jeopardize. He will fire his ass in a minute. He will be the first fired billionaire ever in history. Keep playing with Trump. I'm telling you, keep playing with Trump. He will fire that ass. Y'all already know. Angela. And look, but I'm going to check him out, though. I'm going to check him out. I'm going to check him out today. And what was his name? Let me see. You said his name was, I think, damn, it's gone now. Go back up. Don't post it again. I'll find it. Did they erase it? Let's see. Okay, Sam the Illusionist. Sorry, but yeah, that's what it was. But yeah, I'm look, man. Yeah, you said Sam the Illusionist. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go check him out, and then we're gonna look at that video. We're gonna dissect it together. That's what we're gonna do. Is he a YouTuber, or because I've seen clips of him on TikTok, but let me go check him out real quick. But now, for real, man, he will fire that ass. Trump has always fired asses. He's been firing asses since he became the owner of his own shit. And then with a name like Sam the Illusionist, I don't know, Angela. We're gonna have to check him out. Let me see here. Yeah, I've seen him before. So let me find a video. Do you know which video it was of him collecting? Okay, it said there's something preparing us for something. They are preparing us for something big. The Galactic Federation. Is that the video? Because if that's the video, we're gonna dissect this bad boy. We're gonna dissect this bad boy later on. And what is he, like a prophet or something? Yeah, but we're gonna get into it though. But y'all, I appreciate y'all coming to the live. Gotta get this day started. Yeah, y'all stay tuned. And if I do go live again, I'll post it in the community tab to let y'all know. And when you do, Angela, on YouTube. Post it on my YouTube community page feed. Post it there, because you can share videos from other pages on my feed, on my timeline on YouTube. So just post it there, and then we'll just get into it there. And Cripface said that it explains everything that's going on. Okay, well we definitely gonna get into it for sure. But man, y'all stay solid out there, because y'all are some solid people, man. I appreciate y'all coming in and sitting with me for almost an hour again. I always try to keep it short, but it ends up being an hour. But yeah, man, y'all stay solid. I appreciate y'all, and I'm still working on getting that panel together. And once I get that panel together, it's over with. Then we'll really be able to talk. Then we're gonna turn up. That's what we're gonna do. But y'all make sure, man, y'all challenge the argument, not the person, and do what you will with that information. I know I said it backwards, but y'all get it. So y'all stay good out there, man. Stay safe and stay vigilant. I'm out.